We had a customer that we had inherited from a previous dealer, and we've been doing business with them for about 2 years, and they were having consistent problems over the last 2 years with terminals locking up and freezing, having to reboot them, and power supply failures. And so we went in, I got my POWERVAR rep come in, and we did power tests on every single device in the system, all the kitchen printers, every terminal, the backroom server, the router and firewall. And they had power problems throughout the building. And so we put POWERVARs on every device in the network, and that was, knock on wood, 6 months ago, and we haven't had a single call since we put the POWERVAR units in.
We had a large multi-unit chain that was having a lot of power issues because of a lot of storms that were coming through a certain time of year, and our rep drove up from another city to visit with us and with our customer and go through the entire demonstration, and the customer was very, very thankful that they did that, because now the solution has proved to work in their environment.
And I have a customer that they were in a warehouse group of stores, and his location in a restaurant app was right next to the power grid, or where all the power was kept in the strip mall, if you will. And so we knew it was going to be a problem, which we told the customer was going to be a problem, and he said, nah, I don't need that for it. And immediately upon installation, we put it in, and he immediately started having problems. And he got more upset as the days went on, and we continued to have the problems. So we told him, he said, look, we're going to put POWERVAR equipment in, no charge at this particular point in time, and if it wipes out your problems, then we'll talk about the price associated with it, to get to buy it. Next day, put him in, never had another call from him. He saw that it was no question about it, purchased the product, took care of the problems, eliminated the need for me to have to write down every problem and every call that he had, and he stopped calling me every day regarding the problems that we knew he was going to have by this power grid in the building. So it was perfect scenario to show it.
Why do we use POWERVAR? I'd say probably about 7 or 8 years ago, we had an account in Baltimore, Maryland, that was a restaurant where we put a system in, and basically the system wouldn't run. And we replaced hardware, we replaced everything in it, and we just kept getting hardware failures and stuff. And somehow, I don't remember how, we got a hold of Mark Engel of POWERVAR. And Mark came out, diagnosed the problem. It was an old building, actually it was 3 old buildings. So it was like from the early 1900s, okay? So each building had a separate transformer, which means there were 3 different grounds in the building. Okay, and what we determined, this is my first experience with POWERVAR, was that the ground problem was causing the problem with the POS system. So we installed POWERVAR with ground guard, and the problems went away. And we actually, that was like 7 years ago. I don't think we've ever had a call.